Hey guys, so today I'm going to talk about my current skincare routine. And let me preface this by saying that skincare is a very personalized thing, and what works for me may not work for you. So let me start by telling you a little bit about my skin type, and then you can decide if this sounds like you or not. If it does sound like you may want to give some of these products a try because this is what works for me. All right, let's start with the beginning of the day. So like when I get out of the shower, what I use on my face is a lifesaver. And the reason why I say that is I have very, very sensitive skin that reacts to everything. And I have had problems in the past with getting like a big rash on my neck. I've had problems in the past with getting a rash on my eyes to the point where I couldn't even film videos or wear any eye makeup for days. And to this day, I don't really know what the root cause was. Um, it could have been an eyeshadow palette that I used and I was allergic to certain ingredients, or it could have been what I was using to clean my brushes. It could be that I was not rinsing my brushes good enough to remove the cleanser that I was using. I'll never really know for sure. All I know is that this is what totally saved my skin. So I use this on my face every morning when I get out of the shower, and it is absolutely wonderful. It's by Cetaphil. Now, I've used Cetaphil products my whole adult life, even prior to being an adult. I started using Cetaphil products way back when I was a teenager, and this is just what has always worked for me. But this is a fairly new product for me. This is the Daily Soothing Moisturizer. It has 1% colloidal oatmeal skin protectant in it. Now it says relieves and protects for fewer eczema symptoms over time. It's steroid free. It's supposed to be for eczema. Now I wouldn't say that I have eczema. I just have very sensitive reactive skin. And so this is so soothing because of the oatmeal. And this is a fairly new product for them. It says new on there. But it's kind of expensive, but it's worth every penny because it works so good for my skin. And Cetaphil is available at the places that I shop, which is basically Walmart and Target. So no matter where I am doing shopping for other household items or food, I can pick it up if I need to get some, but I will never be without this. It is absolutely wonderful. Okay, so that's what I use as a face moisturizer. Now let's talk about makeup removal. What I use to take off my makeup, all my makeup at the end of the day, face makeup, eye makeup, everything. And again, this is kind of pricey, but worth every penny, and I will explain why. I use Bioderma micellar water, and I think there might be two formulas of this. I use the one with the pink cap, and the reason why I say this is worth every penny is because before I started using this, I was buying other micellar waters that were less expensive, and what would happen is they would start taking off the makeup, and I would have to keep going over it and over it and over it and take another cotton pad with more micellar water and do it like in layers almost. This is powerful but gentle. So it removes the makeup much faster, so you use less of the product, but it does not irritate my skin at all. I can use this no matter how much makeup I pile on my face, and it will take it all off fairly easily compared to other micellar waters that I've used. And you know who the big names are in the micellar game, I'm sure. You may even be using them. But yeah, so this is expensive, but if you're using a lot less of it and you're having to do it less times on your face, it's going to be less irritating. So that's why I like Bioderma. Now, after I use that, I go over my skin with another cotton round with the next product I'm going to talk about. And I have to credit my friend Crystal for this because she is the one that put me onto this. And I had heard of it, but I had never tried it before. And that is witch hazel. And this removes any residual makeup that is still on your face. Don't use this on your eyes, though. It's meant to be used on your face skin. Don't put it on your eyes. But yeah, witch hazel is, it removes the rest of the makeup that the Bioderma didn't take off. And believe me, the Bioderma does take off like 99% of your makeup. But when you go over your face with this, you still see like a tiny, tiny bit of makeup on the cotton round after you're done. And I don't think it matters what brand of witch hazel that you buy, because if you look at the ingredients, it'll just say like water, witch hazel. It does have a little bit of alcohol in it. And then it has another word that I can't pronounce that's like this long that starts with the letter M. But yeah, no matter what witch hazel I buy, it seems to have the same ingredients. And so this is from Dollar Tree, so it's $1.25 for now. Who knows, next week they could raise their prices. But you can see that this is almost a full bottle because the one I was using before was like a more recognized name brand witch hazel that I had bought at Target when I first started using witch hazel. I don't think it really matters because since I got rid of that bottle and started using this, I haven't had any issues with my skin since. So this is maybe a way you can offset the cost of the Cetaphil and the Bioderma is by buying Dollar Tree witch hazel solution. So that is what, oh, and by the way, my friend Crystal is Reading and Retail here on YouTube. She does all different kinds of videos, everything from learning foreign languages to mobile games, and she does do beauty videos sometimes, but not all the time. She's done videos about books and reading and her book collection. She has this massive book collection. When she does come on camera, you can see it in the background. It looks like a library. It's very impressive. But anyways, yeah, her channel is Reading and Retail here on YouTube. So she's the one that put me onto the witch hazel. Otherwise, I wouldn't even have known about it. But that has been very helpful in my, we'll say, like skin reactive prevention. Okay, the next thing I'm going to talk about is the lotion that I've been using on my body. When I get out of the shower, I plaster lotion all over my body because I really feel like it makes a difference in preventing wrinkles and just keeping your skin moisturized, you know, because you're taking the residual moisture from your shower. All your pores are open, and that's the time to get lotion on there when it's going to be more absorbent. But I just finished this, so this is going in the recycle bin. But this is not my first container of this. It's my second container. And one container of this will last you for, I don't even know how long, months and months and months and months. It is the Queen Helene Cocoa Butter Hand and Body Lotion. There's 32 ounces in this. So like I said, this will last you a really long time. And it's dirt cheap. So this is another way you can save money on your skincare routine. Now, I don't have a backup of this because I am going to be trying out something new tomorrow. And but this is great. Why is it great? Because of the cocoa butter. Lotions, body lotions that have cocoa butter in them are just very moisturizing, very soothing. And but this, if you want to try this, I think they sell it at Walmart, Family Dollar, maybe Dollar General, those kind of places, because it's not expensive at all. I don't honestly remember how much this was, but it's not a lot, and you get a massive amount if you buy this size bottle. They may have smaller containers of this if you just want to try it, but this is really great. But the next thing that I'm going to try is something I've already shown you in a previous video. So looking forward to, trying something new because I've been using this for years. Like I said, this is my second container. So yeah, literally years I've been using this. I would say one container might even last you a year. And I use quite a bit of it. My arms, my legs, my torso, my back, everything, my shoulders, my feet. So yeah, check this out if you're looking for a good body lotion moisturizer. So that is my skincare routine. And you may have noticed that there are certain products that I don't use. And this is just what works for me personally. I don't like a real complicated skincare routine with like a million products. And a lot of people might think, well, at your age, you probably should be using this and using that. Well, you do you, okay? This is what I use, and I like to keep it simple. So that is it, you guys. I hope you enjoyed this, and thank you for watching and subscribing, and I'll see you next time.